So guys, here we are, Gary here with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. We're here at the second day of the Concourse d'Elegance. It's Sunday, and we're here at the Del Mar. Right across the way is the car show and the bombs auction. And what's going to happen is that yesterday we got some really nice footage of some interviews that we'll kind of show for you. So today is going to be the foreign cars, the international cars, and we'll bring that to you. So once again, I'm Gary for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods at the second day of the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance. Martin convertible, just incredible. Beautiful, beautiful blue. Wire wheels are like just came out of the factory. It's just gorgeous. All original interior. Just dynamite. This is something that came right out of James Bond. If you make your way over here, we have a Chrysler Fiat. One of these cars was in the museum at the Heritage Museum and Gardens on Cape Cod. I don't think it was this particular car, but this one is a pristine representation of this particular vehicle. A Maserati convertible, just outstanding. Again, these cars are of the next level. This is a gorgeous car. Take a look at this interior, all original interior. Beautiful wooden steering wheel. Just awesome. Awesome car. Fun-filled family event. We got all kinds of children here and boats, and just absolutely phenomenal. Take a look at the these are very rare Mercedes, high-priced Mercedes convertible. It's got the beautiful blue with the red interior, just dynamite. As you make your way over here, you'll see the interior. Again, this is it's a 300 SL, just dynamite. Now this here will bring me back to my childhood a little bit. This is a Ferrari Daytona, similar to the one that they used in Miami Vice, although that one there was, I believe, was black. But here it is. It's a Ferrari Daytona. It's got a similar to like a British racing green, tan interior, just dynamite. This is coming from the Carriage House Motor Cars in Greenwich. Just beautiful cars here, high-priced cars being displayed here at the Greenwich Concourse. Then we'll make our way back here to the Aston Martin. Look at this paint. Beautiful. Just dynamite. I don't know what else to say about it. It looks like it's just getting off the showroom floor back in the day, you know. Aston Martin, just like something coming out of the James Bond film or something, you know. Just gorgeous rendition of cars.
700, 750 now. 800.
So guys, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Behind me is a Mercedes 300 SL Gullwing. Let me tell you, you don't see these cars out and about too often. This is just... Let's take a look at the inside here. Look at the interior of that car, man. Just exquisite. Just dynamite. Beautiful dashboard. Look at that. It really is a gorgeous representation of what a Mercedes Gullwing is all about. And it is one of the key attractions here at the Del Mar. Just fantastic. The car looks brand new from the time that it came off the showroom floor. I mean, this is truly a piece of iron artwork. It really is. The Mercedes Gullwing. So we didn't even get inside the auction floor or the show yet. but we'll be heading there shortly. So I'm Gary with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Again, in Greenwich, day 2 of the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance. Thanks.
Steps now. There are logical steps now. You fight fire with fire. 2,000 is offered here. Are you sure? Well, at least you're still smiling. 2,000 is the offer. Are we back in there? 2,000 at the back there. 2,000. Really don't see these very often at all. Regardless of that whole audio, 2,000 is here. That's the offer of 2,000. Will 21 help you, sir? 21, they went there. Sir, further back. 21 is down here. 22? 22.
So again, guys, we're here on the floor. This is the Bonham's tent. International Auto Day. So right behind me is a 93 Bugatti. Absolutely 25 Bentley with a 3-liter. Come on over here to the next side. Look at the just gorgeous, beautiful gold emblem here. The V350. Beautiful car.
Now keep in mind the Stutz founder, Harry C. Stutz, the car was founded in 1911 and it ceased all operations in 1935. But it was an American producer of luxury cars based in Indianapolis. Really, really cool stuff.
Next up is a 1972 Ferrari. This is a Ferrari that is just covered in a beautiful blue, tan interior, okay? A 1972 Ferrari 365, ladies and gentlemen. Just beautiful. We'll make our way here to the British Racing Green Aston Martin. Let's go take a look. Make our way through this wonderful crowd here. So guys, here's a 1960 Aston Martin DB4 Superleggera. Just awesome. I may have thought it was a supercharged. That's not the case. It's the body. The Superleggera is the actual body style of this car. So absolutely gorgeous. 1960 Aston Martin DB4. We'll make our way over here to the Ferrari Dino.
So guys, the Dino was the motor named after Enzo Ferrari's son. It was one of the first V6 engines that they came out with. They later came out with a V8. So this is a very special car for the Ferrari family.
This is a Ferrari Dino 246. Just exquisitely kept. It's an original car, just beautiful.
Hello Elena, I'm Gary from Cruising Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and what can you tell us about AmeriCares today?
Hi, so we're here with AmeriCares. We are the primary beneficiary of the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance. We are a global health and disaster relief organization based in Stamford, Connecticut, right down the road.
Nice.
And for over 20 years, the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance has provided over $550,000 worth of aid to our programs around the world.
Nice.
We work in over 90 countries worldwide. We respond to 30 different disasters, both natural and man-made, every single year, providing donated medicines and medical supplies to people in need.
Okay.
And because we are so efficient, because we get those medicines donated, and because we have a 20-to-1 ratio, $20 worth of aid for every dollar donated, the money that the Concourse d'Elegance has actually provided to us over the years has provided over $11 million worth of aid to people in need over the last 20 years. So it's pretty spectacular. All over the world. 93 countries right now and only growing.
That's incredible. Well, continue the good work.
Thank
you so much.
Awesome.
So guys, here we are again underneath the tent. Those were some of the cars that are in here. We'll go take a look at the other tent, see what's going on.
Top does come off, we've got a hard top there as well, but the potential of rain, of course. Yeah, charity lot there, $1,000.
And we have 3 barn finds here. One is a 1958 Thunderbird. The next is a 66 Jaguar E-Type and a 54 Jaguar.
This is 6 years.
Awesome. It's just really cool to see those cars. Who knows, maybe they'll actually be preserved and back on the road one day, very ambitiously. It'll probably take about anywhere between 3 to 5 years to restore these cars. Okay guys, getting closer to the auction. Hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of vehicles here at the Bonhams auction. We'll take a look at what's going to be across in the block soon. Come on, let's take a look.
1800. No. Well, we've priced it very fairly, I can tell you that. I'm not going lower than that. 1750 is the offer. Would you like 1800, sir? You got the best view of it. I don't think you'll fit in it, but it might be worth a try. There we go, 1750 is right in the centre. There's 3 of you in. Does anyone else want to join in? 1750 is our offer. Thank you for your time.
So guys, we're in the Bonhams auction tent right now. It's really cool. You see these types of auctions on television, and Cruiser Classic Cars and Hot Rods bringing to you live here on our show as well. So take a look at this. It's just awesome, and we'll get a closer look at what the gentleman has to say about some of these cars.
For the wheels. Wire wheels. 1820 luggage, a popular launch, commissioned by John, considering America's is the world's leading non-profit provider to living medicines and medical supplies, having provided more than...
So guys, here we are at the Bonhams tent at the auction, and we have a Pierce Arrow, 1924 Pierce Arrow. Now, in a future show, we went to many auto museums, and one of the auto museums we went to was the Pierce Arrow Auto Museum in Buffalo, New York. So seeing this up close and personal up for auction is actually pretty cool.
Only got 10 today, 24 here, 24. Obviously, you need some cars in a minute. 24, 25, each of it, 25. You're out. Thank you anyway.
So guys, we're under the tent. They have a 1953 Jaguar. It was a estate sale. Needs to be restored. It actually is cool though. It's found probably rusting away in some barn. There's a Jaguar E-Type over there. That's lap 103, and these parts were all preserved, ready to get restored for that particular Jaguar. So it really is cool. The Concourse Elegance is just so rich with motor vehicle history and motor vehicle art. It's just tremendous. So guys, we're here on the grass at the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance in the Ferrari circle. Just beautiful. Ferrari Testarossas. We got a brand new Ferrari back in there. The cars here are just so exquisite. The Ferraris, it's just automotive sports car art, man. Just love it. Just love it. Here's a 1984 Ferrari 308. Very similar to the one that was at Magnum PI. Matter of fact, if you come take a look at the interior, there's actually a Detroit cap that Tom Selleck used to wear in the show. It's actually pretty cool. Take a look at it. It's a very, very nice car. All original.
And you get to come to fun things and meet nice people.
guys, Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and here's a 1989 Tatra, which was a, believe it or not, an old KGB staff car. It's got working lights and sirens in it. It's actually pretty cool.
Appreciate it. Thank you for showing your car. Paint's original, right? That's it. Probably a little chicken.
Oh, gee, yes. Okay. Of course you got it.
You got it on one minute. I have to pull them out. Do not like that. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, you want to get a shot of some original wiring. Yeah, are you the first owner?
No.
You're too young to be first.
I'm old enough. Thank you for the
You're a baby
compliment, but I'm old enough to know.
But it's
Gary here for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, and we have a 1976 Datsun 280Z, which was one of my cool cars growing up. And we have the owner, Greg. How are you?
Hey, Gary.
What can you tell me about your car?
Well, my brother bought one of these brand new back in '76. I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
It was to me the coolest thing in the world.
Right.
So I guess it kind of set the foundation for me being a car guy.
Okay.
So I mean, I've had a bunch of cars between then and now, but in the back of my mind, I always said I wanted to get a car like my brother had.
Yeah.
So, long story short, this thing kind of fell into my lap. I found it on eBay last summer.
Oh, no kidding.
And yeah, I mean,
where was it from? Where did it come from originally?
Ohio, of all places. You wouldn't think that they would survive the Ohio winters, but
really,
yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Now, have you done any work since then?
I have. It was a very clean 34,000 mile car.
Okay.
But it had 40 years of little scratches and things and dents.
Okay.
So I brought it to a shop with the intention to just touch up things here and there.
Yeah.
And as it progressed, they talked me into doing a sympathetic but a full repaint of the car.
Okay.
And I'm very happy with the job.
They did a phenomenal job. Absolutely.
It looks like an original paint job.
Yeah, absolutely. How's it running?
Outstanding. It's a solid, tight, quick little car. It's not fast by today's standards, but it's quick. It's fun.
Well, back in the day, these were like their equivalent to their hot rod.
Yeah, they were.
It was cool, and you could tweak them a little bit if you wanted to.
Correct.
I think a buddy of mine had something like this. I'm not sure if it was a 300Z. Like one of the newer ones.
Yeah.
But they were able to do a little something in there that was a little pretty cool.
They do it with these things too. They're pulling out the old L block motors and they're putting in Skyline engines and newer, bigger. I mean, even V8 motors, GM motors. But,
okay.
For me, I'm just happy keeping it the way it rolls.
Absolutely, and that's where the value is too. So, Greg, I thank you so much.
Gary.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
So guys, Gary here with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods, again at the Greenwich Concourse d'Elegance on the second day. It's a little gloomy. We got car owners already bagging their cars. Rain's coming, but the people are still enthusiastic about the show, and we're going to bring it to you. So I'm Gary with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Stay tuned.
Basically rare 1984
Ducati TT1 from Ralph, I'll probably say it wrong, Stechow. Did I say it right, Stechow? This is one of maybe 4 or 5 TTs in the world. It is a factory race bike. Ducati, thank goodness, did not crush their race motorcycles. This is one that raced in Europe. This is one that raced in Daytona. It's a world-ranked race bike. Very, very rare. If you get a chance to look at it, check out the rear wheel. It is a completely quick change rear system, which would have been wonderful if they endurance raced it. Ralph, thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the motorcycle class 2017 Greenwich Concourse. Thank you very much. Good job, folks.
Blue ribbon. That's pretty cool. They got to go in with the lights on. So guys, Gary here with Cruising Classic Cars and Hot Rods. The show's coming to an end. Unfortunately, it's kind of raining out, but right behind me, you'll see these are all the Concourse winners today here on Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. I'm Gary. Take a look at that Jag. Just awesome. Right over there, right over and beyond, there's a real 1965 467 Concourse from England. Just remarkable. We got an Alfa Romeo here, our Sunbeam Tiger. Winners. These are all going into the winner's circle. Just awesome, guys. So I'm Gary with Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods here at the Greenwich Concourse under a little rain, but an awesome show and an awesome showing. I'm Gary for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods. Stay tuned and watch the show. Central Connecticut and on our YouTube page. Also, check out our Facebook page. We're going to be putting on all our photos from the event on our Facebook page. So pay attention to that. We upload all our photos there so that you can see some of this magnificent iron artwork. I'm Gary for Cruising with Classic Cars and Hot Rods.
Thank you.